Happy New Year, everybody. Jay here from JHP. Welcome back to my garage. Today we're going to take a look at another Marvel Legends series action figure. This one of Vulture, as portrayed by Michael Keaton in the Marvel film Spider-Man Homecoming. So let's go ahead and dive right in. First, we're going to start with the packaging. You can see the Legends series logo at the top, as well as the Spider-Man logo. And, of course, the clear window that it was encased in, with the Spider-Man Homecoming logo. And this is, of course, Marvel's Vulture, made by Hasbro. On the side of the box, you have some character art. And there's different character art on both sides. And then on the back, you have some more character art with a tiny, tiny write-up in several languages about Adrian Toomes here. And yes, this thing does come with the wings. We'll get to those eventually. So let's kick it off with the action figure itself. This is a very good likeness of Vulture, though unfortunately the helmet does not come off, so it does not have Michael Keaton's head underneath. I wonder if that was a licensing issue. But if you want to get Michael Keaton's head, I'm sure you can get one off of a Batman figure. The visor comes off. It was a separate piece in the packaging. It's one of the accessories, and you can see it's got really nice detail on the face here. Put the visor back on so it don't get lost. It does snap into place once you get it in the right position. And then you can see here that he's got his flight jacket, which is nicely detailed, as well as his olive pants and his armor plating. Now on his arms, the armor plating here and the things he holds in his hands are separate pieces. In order to put the plating on, you have to take his hands off, slide it in place, and then put the hands back on. Articulation-wise, you got a neck that can move left to right. Beyond that, not much articulation. The head does not move up and down. You got movement in the shoulders and in the biceps, as well as double jointed elbows and wrists that twists. You've got abdominal articulation with a wide range, as well as in the waist. The legs have a decent split on them and can move all around. The thighs have articulation as well, but this figure is really stiff. You do have double joints in the knees, but it seems like whenever I try to bend his knees, only one of them wants to move. And then you have a nice range of movement side to side and, of course, up and down in the ankles. Before we get into his wings, here's a quick look at the model in the round. I'm sorry, the action figure in the round. You can see the details really nice on it. It does stand fairly well. I mean, his feet are rather large. But he doesn't really need to stand, and we'll get to that in a minute. Vulture comes with his wings and falls over and knocks everything over in the process. But hey, I leave that in because I don't feel like editing it out and redoing the shot. Anyways, we have his wings right here. His wings are in 5 pieces that are all held together by a hinge joint. You can see that here. They are fully articulate, or at least articulated enough to where you can kind of pose them. The fans on it are articulated as well. They fold out, fold through, and they even spin. Now, if you lay these wings down flat, they measure a ridiculous roughly 23 inches, or almost 2 feet, which is ridiculous, but at the same time, it's to scale. You can also see they have really nice detail on them, like his claws, like would be kind of like a bird's claws here, and a little bit of mechanical engineering and whatnot. So naturally, you can see there's a hole on the back here, and the wings just fit right into that hole. And on top of that, they give you this stand, which where the wing point comes down, the wings just slide into the stand, so that there is no click or anything like that. They just slide in to kind of hold it. But the stand will hold the figure up. And here's Vulture in all his glory. And you can see, or at least get an idea of just the ridiculousness of these wings. Now, his wings do make him a bit heavy, so you have to kind of angle them somehow in order to get him to stand on the stand. But the stand will hold him up. I mean, you can see he's being held up here on my turntable, which is notorious for having things fall over like that. The stand will hold him up. There we go. And he fell over again. He'll stand fine on a solid surface. I'm going to take him off the turntable here before I break Ben's action figure here. Honestly, I think Ben had the best idea of just hanging him up from the ceiling. But there you go. That's Vulture with his wings, and he is just huge. But very cool looking. So that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this blooper reel. I want to thank you all for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. Happy New Year, everybody. Remember to play with your kids, and as always, I'll see you next time.